Hello everyone, it's Adamant MTG, and I'm here to play Magic the Gathering Arena. And today I'm going to show a new deck that I was actually having a lot of fun in Best of One. I threw together a sideboard. Whether or not it's good in the field in general, I have no idea, but I do see a lot of aggro decks, and this is a Kefnet build. It's pretty important to get Kefnet out to get the true value of the deck, but otherwise it's a bunch of sort of typical removal, and then we get into some Kefnet value and hope to win the game with that simple value. Kefnet's hard to deal with, and he gives a lot of really good, and of course we've got some amass synergies too. So without further ado, let's give it a shot and see how it works. You can kind of see the plan here, and let's get in there. So I'm just going to get on the ladder. Because I haven't played a lot of, I've been playing mostly best of one and having a lot of fun against aggro decks. Let's just give it a few best of one shots, and then I will move over to best of three to see if the deck has legs in a more diverse metagame. If you have any suggestions or ideas, this deck was actually inspired by a color wheel challenge that I've done with CGB. Actually, at the time of this recording, I haven't done the color wheel challenge yet, but I took the shell of the deck and moved it over into standard, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. It gets a lot of people to scoop once you sort of have the lock down, and a lot of people don't know how to deal with Kefnet, so it feels pretty good. I like bringing decks that are a little bit fresh to what most people consider a stale metagame. The reason doing that is because it gives me just kind of a way to explore different. Like, you should never stop exploring Magic. Nothing's ever solved. It's never done. It's never complete. We've got Cloudkin Elementals. That's pretty cool. I like it. Not the scariest of all the elementals, so I'm going to let it live. I have to deal with a reef, or maybe there's probably some other elementals that I'm more concerned with. Don't want to give them an extra card, so let's just pass there. Maze Mind. I'm not very amazed by that card. Just seems a little too slow. But I like that we're not seeing a traditional deck, so good for that. That's kind of exciting. Alright, let's get out Kefnet and see how the game changes. Now, Kefnet is interesting, and it says the first card you draw each turn. Nice. Gatebreak. Nice. So what that means is you can start doing things on your opponent's turns as well with card draw. It makes it really fun. So we're going to reveal that. Why wouldn't I? Get a free kill. Why not use the second one? Sure. Get our scry on for next turn. Try to set up Kefnet to get value. So a 2 for 1 right there. Off of the eliminate, and that's basically the beginning of the lock. We do not need to reveal it clearly. We're going to get an island. We need to make sure we have islands in play for the, you saw the land that I binned here. Oh, I guess it's shuffled in. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so a couple of different things we can do with that. Another land is not ideal, but hey. It takes their mana, so I think that's fine. Prevents them from doing multiple things in a turn. All those things seem good. Not a perfect answer, obviously. Oh, okay. Sure. Not a discount, but that's still okay. Too many lands. Too many ops. So many ops, so many lands, what do I do? Alright, let's attack. Again, slow them down. It's all about tempo at this point, and then on their turn, I'm going to opt. See what I draw. Kefnet triggers. Sure. We'll get a free opt out of it, why not? Wow, they are showing up. I was going to opt again. Sure, we'll take that. And then we'll draw something good off the Kefnet, right? Nope. But that's okay. The cool thing about this is I can set up a card like Dismissal, put it on top, attack here, and then here sure. Draw into the Dismissal, triggering the Kefnet. Oh yeah, it's a sorcery, but with Kefnet ability, we get to cast it as an instant. Bounce that, and take our turn and win. Pretty neat, huh? I like this deck. It's a lot of fun to play. It's got some interesting synergies and lines, and it's really fun. So basically that's what the deck does. I don't want to get too far into you know, an exceptionally long video, but let's take it one spin on the ranked ladder with my hastily built sideboard and see what we can do. If we can find success this way, maybe we can tweak it, tune it. If you have any suggestions or ideas, by all means, it's something that I don't really consider myself a brewer, really, but this deck sort of felt really good once I started seeing it's how it worked, and the fact that I'm not seeing anything like it. And there might be some glaring holes. You know, I've only played it a couple dozen times, but when it works, it seems really fun. And I think enjoyment of Magic is something that maybe we lose sight of. We're trying so hard to compete or whatever our goal is. I'm just having fun in the Mythic ladder. Yeah, I'm 86%. Not saying much about the success rate. going up and down as I'm testing a lot of decks, but you know what? I'm having a good time in, again, what's most people consider a late season format. I guess that's the biggest, scariest thing to deal with. That ramp is real. Right, so I need to start finding good cards. I guess that's a good start. Why not? This might be a tough match, but I'm expecting all the standard, you know, very greedy things. And here we go. I don't think that does much. I don't really know what I'm looking for at this point. I guess just a way to end the game, right? Before they get their big, giant, scary, whatever they might be doing out. I'm guessing Ugin or other nonsense. Yeah, not very exciting at this point. Okay, they have no cards, so what is my game plan? More land. I do not have counterspells in the main deck. Interesting. Alright, let's respond by drawing some cards. Finally see a Kefnet, that's good. Maybe the remorse to take away... We can just kill the Titan. They're tapped out with one card in hand. They haven't presented any kind of scary win conditions yet, but I'm expecting something big and balmy. Whatever that means, I don't know. Maybe they have, a bunch of draw cards and make me feel bad. Underworld Dreams combo sort of thing. There's Ugin, just like that. Bang, bang. Okay. Feels like Nissa into Ugin is just like, good job top decking those cards. That was pretty awesome. Kefnet's pretty resilient. That's nice. That works. Our flyer kills Ugin, so... we bring that back to finish off the Spirit Dragon. Doesn't really do anything there. Okay. See how good our opponent is at top decking amazing spells. Because it seems to be they're pretty good at it so far. So let's see what they got. Just a land, alright. Card draw for the Ori is pretty good. And here we go. More land. This doesn't hit. Well, maybe it does. It hits them, right? Extinction event? Okay, fine. Let's do it that way. So agonizing remorse, if I put that on top, I'll get to Kefnet and get 2 triggers off it. Does that sound like something we need to do right now? Or I could draw a bunch of cards. I like these sanctuaries in this deck. It's really a fun option. Okay, they're drawing more cards. We will reveal it. We'll cast it. Okay. Now, part of me was hoping to get a bounce spell, bounce up Nissa, and then take it away with the second one. We can't really do that now, so but we can do it on the, well, we can just kill Nissa. What am I talking about? Sorry. We don't need to worry about her when we can just attack her. That seems legit. And we can take the tokens away there. Right? No, it's not counters, is it? Is it counters? I hope I'm doing this right. Oh yeah, okay. Huh, and it killed it too. That was interesting. For some reason I thought it wouldn't kill it. I don't know why I was thinking that, but I thought the counters would be removed. It would still maintain itself as a land, but I guess it's a creature, so it needs power and toughness. So maybe we got there. Maybe, I mean, of course they can still drop ridiculous bombs with all the mana they have, but we've got a couple turns to swing out. Who knows? Do not reveal. Now we can set up our hand, or our draws, theoretically. Gaining life. They're trying to stick around long enough, which I get. We have multiple remorse, so let's just get one off now. See if they have a land or whatever their secret is. That's fine. I'm actually going to pay this, because I'll deplete their graveyard. Who knows what they have. They might have ways of recurring things or pulling things out of the graveyard, so that seems fine. Okay. Spiral. I'm going to take the opportunity to insight here. It will give me a trigger off Kefnet. Don't need to reveal that. They got it. They top decked the Ugin. Wow. Wow. What can you say? Well done. Well done. We seem to be pretty lucky too. On their turn, we'll opt. We don't have any targets for that, so I'm going to drop it. Should have used Ventress. My bad. My bad. I think we can do all the things here. So let's set it up. Those aren't doing anything. A free agonizing remorse sounds perfect. No need to kill that since they only have one. Okay, we're going to set it up. Seems good. We're going to draw it. Gives me free cards. Why not? Well, not free, but 1 mana to draw 3 cards, 4 cards, 5? Jeez, it sounds ridiculous. More free cards? Or high value cards? Nah. We can peek this way. I don't know if they have a Shark Typhoon or anything, so let's just put that on top, even though we have another one. All right, 5 damage in. Potentially lethal next turn. Let's see. Okay, we got there. Game 1. Now, against this deck, I definitely think I'm going to bring in my counter spells here. We've got... Just seems to make sense, right? Enter the God Eternals didn't seem to have many targets except, you know, Nissa lands. Those are pretty good against control, but... Maybe I should put the gust in. It only slows down Nissa for a moment, but maybe that's good enough. All right, we'll try one. If we go to game 3, maybe I'll decide more important. It does slow down their ramp and things like that, but I'm not killing them quickly. So tempo, like using a gust to slow down something that I need to go long anyways, doesn't feel great. Not the best starting hand, but we'll see. I feel like I have time in this matchup, so. And they proved to me I don't have any time by ramping into Ugin on like turn 4. Fair enough, I have no time. Here we go. Like a pro. All right, let's try to get a Nissa. No Nissa, but we've got an Eugene or a Pier. Right into another ramp spell, wow. All right. They have their 3 black, 1, 2, 3 off of the goose, so I can't stop that at this point. Or can I? Actually, I can slow it down. Let's try. We're going to try to slow down that sorcery. Miscast, wow. Must be nice. Miscast is not a spell that I particularly think is that high quality, but that was a good use of it right there. But is this going to end the game? I don't think it is. They haven't set up any combos. They're just going to do it. Interesting. Okay. I stand corrected. They took a different line than I was expecting. Five, 6, 7, 8. 7 mana. So they keep, what, an Ugin and a land? And other good spells? We just top deck in Agonizing Remorse and ruin their fun. I think that would be a classic top deck into a win. So let's call that. Called shots. Here we go. Not the called shot, but that's okay. It's an instant, but I don't have mana to do anything with it, so unfortunately I'm not in a great position here. At least not that I can see. One more mana and I would have had the ability to cast this off of the Kefnet trigger. But I don't have the mana to do that, so. Sort of what I expected them to do. Predictable, you know. All right, let's see what they got. Well, there you have it. I feel like I'm in a commanding position now based on their hand. They're cycling for answers, and they shouldn't be scooping right about now. There we go. So victory in both best of 3 or traditional, and victory in best of 1. Hope you enjoyed this deck. Please comment below if there's any ideas or synergies. Maybe I misplayed. I'm totally open to the fact that I'm learning this deck, and if there's something that I did that you questioned or have input on, please. Constructive criticism is always welcome here. I never pretend to be the best at Magic, but I think I found something that's pretty, at least I'm having a good time with it. It seems like it's got potential. I did play some sort of an odd ramp deck, but it was obviously a powerful deck. Ramp is nothing to sneeze at, whatever that phrase is supposed to mean. But we ended up getting there, and it was a good match. Our opponent had, made some good calls. I think it was what it was, and I enjoyed the deck immensely. So hopefully, if you enjoy it too, or again, if you want to criticize it, that's welcome too. And until next time, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy yourself on the arena, and we'll see you out there.